On her way to pray for blessings, the woman's innocence was destroyed by mountain bandits. Her father and elder brother rushed over, but it was too late. Seeing them overwhelmed with grief for her sake, the woman felt a small measure of consolation in her heart, but she never dreamed that this was actually an elaborately designed deception. Father and elder brother had long secretly planned everything. They didn't hesitate to ruin their own daughter's reputation, just to let that scheming adopted daughter replace her in marrying the prince. Only at this moment did the woman completely wake up. Turns out, in this family, she could never be as important as that adopted daughter. In her anger, the woman decided to return to the imperial palace, to make her father and elder brother, who looked down on her, regret for a lifetime, and to make all these people who had harmed her pay the most painful price. Actually, after being separated from her family in childhood and taken in by the emperor, he treated her like his own daughter and even raised her as the imperial princess. This time, she just wanted to go home to see her biological father. The emperor said the position of heir would always be kept for her. After returning, the woman did not reveal her identity as imperial princess. Father and elder brother initially doted on her in every way, but after she was decreed to marry the prince, everything changed. The adopted daughter, out of jealousy, bribed mountain bandits to ruin her innocence, and father actually permitted all this. Even more hateful was when the woman was critically injured and needed Snow Lotus to save her life. Father without hesitation gave the medicine to the adopted daughter, who was faking illness. Completely disheartened, the woman secretly contacted the imperial palace, preparing to leave this heartless and unrighteous family. However, the adopted daughter brought a group of young misses to visit with false intent, deliberately pulling open the blanket to let everyone see her body covered in scars, even pretending to kindly remind everyone not to spread the word. Hypocritical to the extreme. With things having come to this, the woman could only endure the grievance in her heart, voluntarily suggesting to let the scheming woman replace her in marriage. Seeing their overjoyed expressions, she tearfully wrote the document, severing relations. The next day, unexpectedly, the adopted daughter came in wedding clothes to show off, smugly revealing the truth of bribing the mountain bandits, and even bringing 3 beggars to humiliate her again. Just then, she saw father walking this way, so she deliberately pretended to be bullied, even slandering that it was the woman who instigated it. Enraged, father, without asking for a reason, slapped her, leaving the beggars in her room and striding away, just because father thought the 3 beggars were brought by the woman. The scheming woman thought her plot succeeded, and a woman would surely be humiliated this time. At the most critical moment, imperial guards arrived in time to save the woman. Later, news of the beggars being killed reached father's ears. They came to look and were utterly shocked. At the same time, they saw the letter of severing relations left by the woman. The scheming woman maliciously sowed discord, claiming the woman left home unsatisfied with father. Father, upon hearing this, burned with anger and tore the letter to shreds, throwing it on the ground. But the peace talisman also fell out from the letter. When father saw the peace talisman left by the woman, only then did he realize his daughter crossed mountains and rivers to pray for blessings, sincerely seeking peace for the family, yet they repaid her in the most vicious way. Only then did father realize his mistake, wanting to go find the woman and bring her back, but it was all too late. The woman had already gotten in the sedan chair and was slowly heading towards the imperial palace. She would never look back at this home again.